Hi everyone, welcome to part 4 of the Halo 5 Shooty Boys playthrough. Shooty Jim here.
HebeDave.
Beefy Stu.
Summer holiday.
Scare me.
We very kindly got you past the boring section in Halo where you walk around and listen to people moaning about things.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that, it's not an RPG.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to try and add a bit of kind of character, but he doesn't. It's just pointless.
I think it adds like an hour to the game, if you're wondering that.
You can't even kill anyone. You can't knock them flying across the room into displays.
The fun bit.
Pointless.
Can't live out that dream we'll have of being demons together.
That everyone has.
Apart from me.
So we've got in the Pelicans, but we didn't even get to fly them. Just
Straight up. They haven't got their hair to be secret again.
Don't know that.
The Danny DeVito.
More like Danny DeVito.
Here come the puns again.
So while we're talking about action stars, I went to see the latest Rock film the other day, Central Intelligence.
Is that the one with Kevin Hart as well?
Yeah. Big Chance and Little Heart. It's not very good.
So the Rock's not going to win an Oscar?
But I don't think. I mean, I like the Rock, but I
Not
don't think he's ever going to win an Oscar.
Not this year.
However, while it wasn't a very good film, I still really enjoyed it because the Rock is just really enjoyable in pretty much everything he does, isn't he? Him and Kevin Hart do have pretty good chemistry.
On an Oscar.
And they're friends as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they work really well together.
Kevin Hart gets on with everyone, and seems to be everyone's friend.
Seems like a very nice guy.
I think the Rock, he must be one of the most kind of bankable stars at the moment.
Yeah.
Because all his films seem to do really well.
Everyone loves it,
very
don't
good.
they?
Yeah, but he seems like such a nice guy, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I'd like to be friends with
you
the
can
Rock.
benefit any franchise with the addition of The Rock.
Especially down Navi. The Rock and down Navi.
Yeah,
What's
I think
Stone
it'd
Cold
probably still work. He's that versatile.
What's Stone Cold doing now, though? He's not in films.
No, I don't think he can act, can he?
The Rock.
I think he was in
Brandon
one
was
film, which was it's like a bit like Battle Royale, but instead of children, they were all convicts.
Oh,
I know the one you
I never saw it, but unsurprisingly, I didn't go out of my way to go and watch that one.
Didn't they do? I don't know if it was like WWE had its own film production, but they were a lot of films that had WWE stars, wasn't there? There's like John Cena film.
Yeah,
I don't know if they still do that.
they've got their own production label. They produced the Leprechaun remake.
Who's in it?
I don't know, some small wrestler.
Rey Mysterio.
I don't know.
619.
Slightly too high.
I have to say, I'm not that familiar with wrestlers, really, modern wrestlers particularly. I used to play, one of my friends had one of the old wrestling games, like the WrestleMania one, where you had a choice of about 8 different characters to play from. And it had, who were the brothers? I don't think they were real brothers, but they wore the red and black outfits with spikes on.
Kane
Oh,
and
Dudley's.
Undertaker?
No,
Boys.
they're like my favourite ones.
No,
Usually I know the name. That'll come back to me in about 20 minutes.
When the video's finished.
I'll try and think who it was. One of them's bald.
Oh, Danny DeVito.
Yeah, maybe. I've done it again. I've done one of these stories where I just couldn't remember any of the details to it.
It happens a lot.
Just wasting time, really. But it was a good game. It had The Undertaker, it had British Bulldog. It was brilliant. I don't think it would fit to hold up very well now. But,
On what platform was it?
I think it came out on the NES, but my friend had it on the Atari.
Really going back.
We were the Atari boys.
The N64 had some good wrestling games.
Yeah, and that was when you first started getting the ones where they create your own wrestlers as well.
That was most of the time.
Yeah.
Just doing ridiculous with it.
I remember Beefy Stu making some specimens of
Of wrestlers.
what was it, SmackDown vs Raw or something?
Yeah.
Freaky thing.
That bunny with tiny hands.
Yeah.
The zombie
Like
bunny.
a Crow Man.
It was all like blacked out but with zombie face. Yeah. And they had really tiny hands.
If we can get a screenshot of that, somehow post it to
We can recreate it.
Yeah.
But that was
What game was Desmond Dunk on?
That's Soul Calibur.
Oh yeah.
I might have made him in one of the wrestling games actually.
He's that good.
Is he a bit of an irreplaceable classic, Desmond Dunk?
For whatever game I can create, I'll create a Desmond Dunk.
I think you saw, Jim, some of my characters on
Yeah, they were quite
my
fun.
Soul Calibur one. I've got Iron Man on there, but it was like kind of pirate themed Iron Man.
Soul Calibur is awesome for customization.
You can do some really. I've got the Hulk. I've got Batman.
I made myself with a few of my friends, and it was probably one of the best things I've done in my life. One of the things I'm like most proud of.
Oh yeah, I think I did. I think I did
That
myself
needs
as
to go on
well.
your CV there, mate.
I should do. But then
Yeah,
they decided not to remember. Like it's on PS3, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it decided not to remember any of my saves.
Oh.
It took me hours to make.
Yeah, that is a bit heartbreaking. That.
There's not a Soul Calibur on PS4, is there?
I don't believe there is.
You can. I think you can get Soul Calibur 2 HD,
Yeah.
Oh, that's the PS2 game. That's.
Yeah, one.
but they've kind of remastered it, which is good in some ways because Soul Calibur 2 is the last one I think where they had my favourite mode in Soul Calibur, which is the team battle.
Yeah.
You pick like 6 players each, and it's kind of, if your player loses a round, they're knocked out, so you're on to your next one. And that was it. That was a really fun mode because you could say lose 5 battles in a row and then manage to pull off like a really good win and pull it all back and win the whole thing. It was really exciting, and then they just got rid of it.
Who was the guest in Soul Calibur 2? The guest character.
We talked about this last time. It depended on the Nintendo one was Link, the PlayStation one was Hayachi, and Xbox was Spawn with his chains. I can't remember if that was in 2 or not.
Yeah. That's
Maybe 3, 2, 3.
Such a good.
That's it.
2, yeah.
That's a really good choice.
Supposedly Spawn's coming to Mortal Kombat next DLC character.
Ah,
That'd be
interesting.
so good. Everyone's been like fiending for it for a long time.
That'd sell it
Yeah.
for me.
He's perfect for Mortal Kombat as well.
Yeah.
He'd,
So
he'd
good.
fit in really well with that.
I think the latest ones are really good, like Leatherface, Alien,
Predator.
Jason.
Yeah.
Snake.
I think they're really solid, like guest characters.
You know Freddy Krueger was in the last one as well.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah, he was
I
good.
think they're great. I was slightly disappointed with the Soul Calibur when they did the Star Wars because the only guest characters on PlayStation it was Darth Vader and Xbox it was Yoda.
Yeah.
How bad is that?
Yeah.
You only get one, and it's between the two.
You should get the whole
Yeah.
Rebel Alliance. The whole,
They didn't work because the lightsaber's obviously supposed to cut through everything, and it
Yeah.
would just like it wouldn't.
They had, I think they had as well. You could play it as the guy from Force Unleashed, Star Killer.
The Apprentice.
Darth Vader's apprentice.
He's pretty cool. He's pretty good.
supposedly he might be in Rogue One. The storyline might revolve around a character like that.
Be
Starting.
interesting.
He's pretty much Anakin Skywalker, isn't he? He's pretty much young Darth Vader.
Right. No, not at all.
No?
What
You don't think he's quite similar?
Not at all. What, as in looks or
No, as in like,
his character?
yeah, how his fights and stuff like.
No.
No. Okay, I'll show you. Incorrect fact. Explain.
Well, I don't know. Well, I only read about. I've not played any of the Unleashed Star Wars games, but I read about his character. And it's quite interesting. So.
I am so excited from Rogue One. From that trailer, I think it looks brilliant.
Yeah, that trailer looks very cool.
It's all about double crossing and triple crossing and stuff like that.
So it was all about
Quadruple
Forrest Whitaker
Forrest Whitaker in a cape.
in a Warhammer costume.
Is this the level I think where there's loads of snipers you have to take
Yeah.
out? Yeah, I remember this
Trying
being a
to
bit
at
of
the
a
moment,
pain.
they keep on moving around. I'm camping at the moment.
Are there any other like big film releases this year? Because I swear everything I'm looking forward to is like 2017, 2018. It's all like quite far off.
I guess it depends what you're looking forward to.
I suppose there's that new. What's the new Marvel one?
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
The effects look cool. Like the trailer looks good.
Oh, like the Inception bits.
Yeah, but I don't really understand what. He's
One,
like.
I don't know if I mentioned this before. The one thing I put off slightly is his American accent.
It's not very good. Yeah.
It's a bit hammy.
It's almost as good as Jason Statham's. Have you
Oh,
heard
Jason Statham's American accent.
Oh,
What
I
does
didn't
he
think
do?
it was an
just,
American
just
accent.
don't try.
Yeah.
It's like he just whispers in a. I don't know how to describe
I
it.
think it was transported
Just
one
that
or
way he
two
does.
through the whole
Yeah.
film, and then at the end he says something funny. I was like, is he supposed to have an American accent through that film?
No, you know one of the really bad ones I forgot about.
Shout out Jason Statham though.
You know, have you seen The Departed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's that East End actor who's in it?
Ray Winston.
Ray Winston. His American accent is atrocious.
It's because he's like so Cockney.
He's so
You know,
classically
it's like,
Cockney as well.
He's so Cockney His whole life, he just cannot get out of that, even when he tries to change his voice.
Yeah, he should only really do his voice.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
He's perfect at what he does. Just
Just like Jason Statham.
He plays a really good Ray Winston.
He's
probably
the
the
best.
He's the best person for
He's
Ray
the best man for the job.
Again, Jason
And
Statham
then
plays
second
really
to that
good.
would be Danny
Jason
Dye.
Statham. I don't know if he does.
Yeah, Danny Dyer does a pretty good Ray Winston.
Did you ever
But
see?
with those Cockneys, it seems like they're making themselves more Cockney. You know, it's like it's so Cockney.
Yeah, up in the Cockney.
Alpha Cockney. The next big release of what was it, Studios? 413?
343.
343.
343.
143.
143. 143.
The cheaper one.
101. Yeah, that's a game. Alpha Cockney.
Alpha
Can't
Cockney.
wait for that to come out.
You heard it here first. Winston's Revenge.
Sounds like a ride.
Did you ever see the film version of The Sweeney?
No.
Oh, with
No,
Yeah,
it's with
and
Ray
then Plan B,
Winston.
didn't
It's
it?
Ray Winston and Plan B, yeah.
Oh, good.
I didn't see that. Again, Plan B playing the same thing every time.
Yeah,
But he's good at it.
he is good at it.
You think we'd have a plan B?
Oh.
Zing!
Turn it off. Turn the mic off.
Sit down,
Get him
Sam.
out. Someone escort this guy.
Can't handle this fire, isn't it? Getting hot.
Can't have a fire inhaler.
I don't like Plan B either.
I like him
Just so.
in adulthood. I think he does pretty well.
It makes you dislike him more, doesn't it? I know
Yeah, he
his character,
plays
but
such a horrible guy. What's the other one that he's in?
Is it the one he wrote? Did he write it? I can't remember. He wrote it down.
Yeah,
He's got the kind of concept
Harry-
album about it.
Harry
Brown.
Harry
Oh,
Brown.
Harry Brown, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't write that.
No,
He's in it though.
that's the Michael Caine one.
He's
What's-
good in that. He's horrible.
Yeah, he's horrible in that.
I used to live opposite the estate that they filmed all of it in
And that underpass.
while they were filming it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean Harry Brown?
Well, the fictional character. No,
Surprising, huh?
Do you mean Plan B?
Instead of 10 film now. I sure did.
Yeah, the names escape me of the name of that film he's in.
something estate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it was the name of his
Real
album.
estate.
Yeah, because the album basically tells the story of the film,
that's
or vice versa, I guess.
But I remember him going on about. Actually, no, I completely forgot that he went into singing, and that was actually quite good. Some of those songs.
Yeah, because he's got kind of two sides, doesn't he? He's got like the Plan B rap
Ill
side.
Manners.
Ill
and then-
Manners, yeah.
Ill Manners, that's the film.
I don't watch it. I might watch that.
It's good.
I kind of like all of Plan B's back catalogue. I liked it when he started and he was doing weird acoustic stuff.
Yeah, but
Then I liked his like pretty.
do you remember that video,
rap
the music video, where
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
like stop motion?
That was the first thing I saw. That was on MTV too,
Yeah.
loads. And then he started singing, and that was really good as well.
But
I'm back in Plan B.
do you know that's what happened? Like he originally wanted to be a singer, and then it didn't really work out, so he did rapping. That
So
was
we
his
did Plan B.
Yeah.
But then when he got famous through rapping, he went back to singing.
Yeah.
Actually, I do like Plan B.
Actually.
No, I just don't like his rapping really. It's just too like.
Try to sing again. So no one likes singing, no one likes rapping, so everyone likes singing again.
I like.
No, I like some of those songs, some of those sing songs.
Do what you want to do, Plan B.
Well,
People
you've
don't
done
dislike
anything
you.
at the moment. If you want to do a
Ignore
playthrough of Winston's Revenge,
Alpha Cockney.
Alpha Cockney, come on.
Cockney's just what would the sequel? What would the sequels be called?
Aliens vs Cockney.
What's the
I
sequel
think
to
there
Alpha
probably
Cockney?
is a film. There's definitely a film called Zombies vs Cockneys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was on Netflix, isn't it?
Is the girl who was.
I tried watching
in-
that.
We watched the trailer for
Yeah.
it, and there was no zombies in it. It was
just Cockneys.
Cockney's was-
It went 5 minutes without zombies, so yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that film. I didn't really like it that much.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, the girl from EastEnders who she got touted as like she was going to be the next big thing in America, and she got the title role in The Bionic Woman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Michelle Ryan.
And she was Kat Slater's daughter.
Yeah.
You're not my mother.
You're the bionic woman. Why did you say that?
Yeah, it flopped really bad, didn't it?
Yeah, it was all right. It had the woman who plays Starbuck in the Star Galactica reboot. She was in it.
And she dated
I
like
know the
a couple,
name.
she dated like a Hollywood celebrity as well, didn't she? She did all the right things to get big over there, and then she just kind of disappeared.
She also did that Power Rangers thing.
What
She was
part?
the Pink Ranger with James Van Der Beek.
Oh, what the pirate one,
Yeah.
the hacked one.
Yeah, the little.
Yeah, the one who
the
plays
side
Starbuck.
double.
No, that's he's on about the woman who plays Starbuck.
Oh right.
Not the girl from
Right.
EastEnders.
Michelle something.
Michelle Ryan.
Michelle
Yeah.
Ryan. Yeah, what are you doing? Michelle Ryan. Get back into sci-fi.
Or just
Don't
go
give
back.
up.
Just go back to EastEnders.
Go back to Albert Square.
Let's see your mother.
Get out of my pub.
I can't stand EastEnders.
I used to love it. That and Casualty and Holby City.
Good night, right then.
That's the evening.
Good night.
Good night to you.
Who needs a childhood? I've got TV.
Who needs drama in their real life?
It's just there's something so miserable about it all.
It is so depressing.
Is the bill still on?
I hope so.
Is it still on?
That's like the equivalent of Neighbours, like in England.
Yeah.
Everyone was in the
Yeah,
bill.
yeah.
Everyone was
Casualty as well.
Yeah.
The bill and Casualty were like bottom of the barrel, weren't they?
They were just the start-up. You have to start there.
Can't quite handle EastEnders until you had a bit.
Like they make jokes about that in extras. Like everyone's been in the bill.
Yeah.
I think I just killed you then.
You've been in Casualty, yes. The TV programme.
Oh, yeah, I have. The woman that plays Starbucks, Katie Sackhoff.
That's the one.
Sack off. Sack that off.
Yeah, it sounds like an insult, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you can sack off, you can.
Giving up.
Katie.
Sack on.
But she's like,
Sack on.
she's just like synonymous
Have you
with
got the
sci-fi
sack?
stuff. She's like does every sci-fi thing. She's in the Big Bang Theory as well. Did a cameo.
I think that's crikey, everyone does a cameo in Big Bang Theory, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Anyone sci-fi
So terrible.
depends on.
Is that still going, that show?
It's
Yeah.
the biggest
It
biggest
should.
show in America.
Yeah.
It's a travesty.
A travesty.
Is it a mockery
I
or
genuinely
something?
can't stand it. I think it's bottom of the barrel.
But
Is it like Casualty? Is it in itself a Casualty?
You're a Casualty if you watch
Casualty, Holby City, the bill.
Real TV.
the other one, which was really big for ages, which was the biggest one before it kind of had a huge flop because of Charlie Sheen, was that 2.5 Men.
Oh,
That was
terrible.
And then they killed
It
him
was
off.
awful.
No, but then they replaced him with Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Again, though, that was just him hooking up with hot women and just being really weird.
With
Yeah.
like a son in it. Or
Yeah.
like
his
a
nephew.
kid. Yeah.
It's so weird.
But that was the biggest.
Yeah,
TV
he was
program
making like
in
a really
America.
And it wasn't a likeable character. It
No.
was just horrible to his brother.
Wasn't this?
But I
His
think,
brother was really annoying as well.
Yeah.
He's the most irritating. Oh.
but it was
Yeah, that
almost
was
like
likeable, actually.
it's almost like that Big Bang Theory. It's a program that's on in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just something where you can put it on for
Easy
noise.
watching.
That's
isn't
what
it?
the
Yeah.
success is then.
Yeah.
Much
just
like
make
Shooty
something
Boys.
really-
Put it on in the background, you do your cleaning. Do your homework.
Except all the characters Shooty Boys are likeable.
Yeah.
All the time, always.
I don't mind the Big Bang Theory, but again, in that way, like it'll
Yeah.
be something which I'll have on while I'm doing some work.
It's not like Game of Thrones.
That's
is it?
like how
Yeah.
how I Met Your Mother. That's what
Is it?
I'd rather.
Yeah, I
Is
think
that the
that
name of the show? It sounds
Yeah,
really
it
like-
is. You're right.
That's the show I prefer to have on in the background.
Oh no, that's the one I strongly dislike.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I started liking that, and then it got too involved again. And it insists upon itself. You know, some
Yeah.
of the plots in it, and
It got ridiculous how much your mother.
you know, they'd come up with like an idea in one of the episodes, and then they'd just force it down your throat for the whole
Yeah.
episode. You know, like Barney would say something and be like, "Oh no, this is the law now." You know, they just
Yeah,
go on about
yeah.
it. And it's not funny enough.
It's
for it.
clearly like they kind of they write so many stories that they have to that they end it up everyone sleeps with everyone,
Yeah.
and it's just it's kind of ridiculous.
I
But it's
can't-
also one of those shows that you put it on at any time. You can like just you don't need to know the series.
Yeah.
Every episode is just exists in its own right.
At least with that, they tried sometimes to have a bit more. You know, when the way they told the story was a little bit different, like retracing their steps a bit.
Yeah.
In some of those episodes, which was a bit smarter than most sitcoms. But it wasn't the OC.
Out of those programs which I'd rather just like pick up and maybe just watch an episode every now and again just for fun. I'd much rather watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia though.
David DeVito.
So good.
I can't watch it. Just
Really?
because that guy's annoying voice, that squeaky voice.
Which one? Charlie?
I don't know. I don't.
Charlie Day.
Oh, I think it's great.
Every day's a Charlie Day.
There it is, Charlie. I think it's
Charlie
brilliant.
Holiday though.
I like that it makes some episodes just complete nonsense.
It just seems so insane. It's so crazy.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
It's very wacky, isn't it?
And we've got to go down this hole with the
I swear I
clothing.
heard they're doing another series of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
They are, yeah.
And I put off. I watched all of them up till you know the last episode when what's his name, Marty McFly.
Yeah.
I watched them all apart from that one last episode, And I never had, for whatever reason, I don't know, because I didn't want to let go probably.
I can't.
But now they're doing a new series, I've got to watch that now.
Yeah.
There's just that feeling of dread throughout. Like, you know it's going to be horrifically awkward. Like, he's going to put his foot in it, or he's going to insult someone.
Yeah.
But it is kind of stuff you think that he'll just say though. You know, like
Yeah,
there's little
yeah.
things in that where he's right. He is right, generally.
I know we've said how this game looks really good, but that looks awesome, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Oh, isn't this the boss battle?
But Larry David's quite well-meaning, isn't he? That's why he's like.
Well, this is the thing. He's kind of he's kind of stuck with the people around him.
Yeah.
Who he's got his own kind of little rules and everything, but he's so misunderstood. And, I mean, he doesn't help
Larry
himself.
David.
That's the whole point of his character. But I think it's really funny.
But then you worry because the third series of Arrested Development, the one that just went straight to Netflix,
I didn't like that very much at
no,
all.
it wasn't good at all.
I thought it was an odd concept to have it around revolving around like one day from everyone's perspective.
Yeah.
I didn't.
What was that the whole series?
There was
based on that?
it was based around like 2 days or 3 days. I thought it was odd, but I liked it. I think it was still
It
good.
just wasn't as strong as the first.
It
two.
wasn't as good as
No.
what it was. But there's talks of them doing 2 more series and a movie. I think it'd be good.
I thought they were going to do a Lost movie, so I've done that.
I never watched any of that.
I don't think-
it just seemed like it was just winding people up. Like they just couldn't work out what it was.
Lost
And
was
then there's a
supposed-
polar bear, and then
Lost was supposed to be originally 3 series long, but because it was so
It turned into
successful,
9. Yeah.
they longed down to 9. That's why it sort of went.
I guess that was
who's
that.
JJ?
Damning.
Yeah.
Well,
He
J.J.
always
Abrams did
does
Lost.
that, where everyone's like, is it Khan? And he's like, I'm going on record, it is not Khan, and it was Khan.
Yeah.
And like,
And everybody knew it was Khan.
yeah, and then like, same with Lost, where it's
Cumberbatch.
like, it's not purgatory, and
But
then
it is.
supposedly it is.
Well, I think we might have mentioned that as well. The whole main part of it wasn't, but then the kind of flash sideways in the final series was. But
I don't like that.
everything
Don't
which-
go
No,
on
'cause they
record
did-
saying it's not when it is.
Yeah.
They did
Don't
2
do that.
completely different stories, didn't they? So
It's
it's not
not-
where it didn't crash, and they end up being. I don't
yeah,
know.
I think that bit was the kind of purge thing. But all the main stuff which happens on the island actually happens. That's like
That's the real life.
that's the
timeline.
real thing. Yeah,
What, and the ones where they carried on living was poetry.
yeah. That's happens way after when all of them are all dead. It's
And
so-
then they meet in a church at the end.
yeah. So they basically
Of
meet
course.
up and make friends in purgatory, which kind of is pointless.
Yeah.
It doesn't add to anything.
So what were the bees about?
Yeah, but that's okay. I don't mind them like getting all existential with that. It's just
Yeah.
they did stuff like like the smoke machine and stuff, and they obviously were going to give it a bit of a backstory, and they just completely
Just
ignored it.
ideas here, ideas there,
Yeah.
ideas
and
there.
the polar bear, and
Deal
just
with
like,
it.
why then? Why is he a machine? And why has he been chosen for this?
I always think
Oh, the polar bear was that child's imagination, wasn't it? It was the little boy's sort of. It was like
no.
the materialization of dreams. Am I getting that completely
No,
wrong?
because there was a polar bear, and
I
there
just-
was a smoke machine thing, and
Crumbs
Locke
dead
turned
already.
into it somehow,
Good moves.
and that's supposed to be the real timeline. So like,
Yeah,
why?
yeah, but it's purgatory. I think it's
No, it
purgatory.
wasn't poetry. That's the real timeline.
but the council was.
But it's just, that's
Well,
what
it
I
had to
mean.
be real because it was right at the start, wasn't it?
Oh, he's gone in for
It's
me.
like, that come in so early, and they kept it going on. They just gave it no back. They just like kind of, they're like, right, forget that.
Yeah, next bit.
Ignore that. We're doing something
Now
else.
Katie's in the horse. Look at that.
I always figured that the polar bear had just escaped from like a lab or something because there was a whole research
That would be
facility on there.
better. That would be better.
I figured that just made sense.
Yeah.
You had to make sense of it.
And what was up with the
Very
donkey
smart.
was? And the donkey was. Back it up to time.
But again, we lost. There were some really good episodes that were so interesting. You know, like that one where there's like, the Scottish guy. They kept calling everyone brother.
Desmond.
Yeah, and he had those flashbacks where
Yeah.
he could communicate with his. Like that weird thing where he could or just flash forward and he could communicate with his old
Yeah.
self. And that episode was really good.
Yeah, it was great. By the way, I just killed the boss.
Yeah, I was stuck in the corner while it all happened.
Did you notice that?
No, I couldn't see anything going on.
Hiding around the corner.
I got a few shots in his back like a cat.
And then
Like it.
heroes.
It like,
I got stuck. I genuinely couldn't get out of the corner.
yeah.
I saw my chance and took it, just like a hero would.
Did you watch Heroes?
Yeah, the first series was good and it fell apart.
Yeah.
It became a bit just a mess.
I still thought the second series was alright, the first 3 parts of it anyway. I thought it was promising.
I didn't watch it at all. I don't know what happened.
Oh, didn't you?
It's worth watching the first series, but I wouldn't bother going any further than that.
I just remember Lost was good because it was the first show I remember where everyone was watching it and everyone would talk about it.
Yeah.
Like in college on Tuesday, everyone would be talking about that episode that night. And that was
I didn't watch it.
Oh,
I wasn't talking.
yeah, well, me and my uni friends, we used to
Too
like,
busy
we'd have Lost
Too busy
days
watching
set
Casual.
aside.
Chest up on
I was in the library. Nah, definitely.
That's one of the real film kids on the library.
Well, the first contact between the two groups.
Oh yeah, we've seen the others. If you just stopped here, Master Chief did say, "Oh, hi Locke, this is what I'm doing. Is that alright?" It'll be fine, wouldn't it? It's just like, "Oh, alright then.
It runs.
Yeah, fine. We'll come with you if you want."
They don't look like they're moving very.
Locke's not on the previous game, is he?
No.
No.
So he just kind of come out of nowhere.
What? I think again we mentioned last time he was in the Nightfall series.
Oh, right.
That's where his character's from. Quick, throw the magnets at him.
Go on, quiet.
So Locke's not from Peep Show then.
No.
But he is from Lost.
Yeah, it's like pointing the guns at him. What's the point?
Sir, you are
Throw a magnet.
absolutely leave.
Job
This
done.
is your one chance to come home peacefully. Blue team, stand down.
Confronting him.
I have a job to do.
Cortana's our concern now, sir.
Like hell she is.
Stop beeping, she.
Sometimes we like to put.
Oh,
sound effects
he's done him. Look. Fight.
Oh, Master Chief's too big.
So it's Master Chief versus Locke.
Master Chief vs. Locke. This is the only kind of antagonism that will be between them now.
It's weird.
We don't even get to do it.
I thought I was playing a game, but I'm watching the movie. You could actually be doing this as one of the characters.
The one bit that I actually want to play.
But no, we're just going to interrogate some of the public.
Cracked his visor. You do not crack his visor.
Never practice
I
myself.
mean, surely for the rest of the game, if you're playing as Chief, the HUD should be all messed up now.
Unless he's got a spare helmet.
It'd be like when you've, if you break the screen on your phone, you get that like kind of inky rainbow spot. That should be the whole of the rest of the game for Master Chief. Ruined.
Oh, he's done him.
Oh, he's got him with his own magnet.
Hoisted by his own guitar.
He's locked him. He's locked Locke.
Oh,
Ironically.
very good. So, I think
The
this is
others
the
just
end.
stand there.
Why are they
Yeah.
fighting each other?
Because he's got an AWOL.
Master Chief.
Master Chief's gone out.
Master Chief's got an AWOL. He didn't send him a letter to let him know what he was doing. He
So
he
what?
didn't-
They just start fighting?
Yeah.
He
Well,
corresponds to Department of Furious.
Master Chief didn't file the requisite paperwork, so the bureaucracy have sent Locke after him.
He didn't renew his passport.
Yeah, and I
Illegal spacecraft.
think Master Chief has accidentally triggered this big floating metal skull head thing. Now we've got to do this running jumpy thing, which again, we could be controlling this.
Yeah, it'd be a really good
But we're
part
not.
of the game to actually be involved in.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Yeah.
Casually, man.
Hobby City.
That was handily timed, wasn't it? If that bit wasn't going past just to that point, that'd be it. Well, the Lobster team would be dead. Well, there's always one. But that's Linda. Oh, hell. Oh no, Linda's in the other team.
Haven't they got jetpacks? Why do you use a jetpack?
Idiots. Fools. They're very like the Reapers in Mass Effect.
That big engine thing.
Yeah.
I still don't like this floaty, separate part thing. Not for me.
I think it's a lazy game design, to be honest.
How did they explain it all? Magnets. Lots and lots of magnets. What would happen if you threw one of those Spartan magnets on them?
Whole game explodes.
They'd still like clump together. Like,
Defeat them in one.
yeah.
And then point guns.
Well, there we go. Blue team did it. We didn't do too bad for ourselves there after the last after episodes 2's mishaps.
Episode 4 done. Well done, team.
Well done, team.
Blue team.
So we go back to
Team Shooty.
Team Osiris next time to see what Locke and Key are up to.
Yeah, see you in part 5.
Ta-ra!